Alright guys, so for today's video, I gotta wash my car, so it's okay for me to put my hands right here. Put my handprints right in my car. Just put paint on my hands and do that. And then sell it. And then tell them it was someone else's handprints. Alright, so I haven't posted a video in months, and that's because I've had absolutely no content to make because I'm broke. And I live in a town where I'm lucky to see another Corvette, which is actually funny because there's like 3 in this neighborhood. But I don't know those guys. But today we're gonna wash this beauty, and then we're gonna drive it to the beach and get some pictures, and then I'm gonna tell you what the future holds, whether I sell the car or whether I keep it. And then I'll have a few reasons on why I want to sell it, why I want to keep each headlight. This headlight's keep it, this headlight sell it. So just tell me, passenger side headlight to keep it, driver side headlight to sell it. That might be backwards. I don't remember which one I said was which. Hey guys, so as I said, we're gonna clean the car today. And last weekend, I really took time to clean the car, even when inside and detailed it. The stripes I put in my carpet. Can the camera see it? Oh yeah. What do y'all think about my stripes? I'm trying to mess them up. Just kidding. No, I just want to show you that the stripes I put in my car, and I haven't put anything back here all week. How do those leaves get back here? But now it's time to change that. We're just gonna let this slightly sit right here. And while I drive the car, it's gonna slide all the way around, because that's how that works. I drive like a moron, let's put it that way. Ow! All right guys, as always, this is a 2008 C6 Corvette LS3 startup, X-Pipe, no muffler, everything else is stock. Everything else is stock. I mean everything else, right? Look at me, I wanna make sure I got that point. Everything else. Now stop looking at me. Alright Gus, he's gonna rev the car for the second time. The day I got my exhaust on, we went to my sister's workplace at Verizon, and he revved it while everyone's working. Well, now we're gonna piss off my neighbors because they think it's funny, alright? Hey, just 3 revs. Just like 3. We don't want to piss off too many people. 2 baby revs and then 1 rum. Oh, wait. All right, go for it. Come on. Oh my God. That's no muffler in an X-Pipe. Hey. Get out. Yeah, I got a lot to do to this car. Alright guys, so I gotta take my brother to Walmart, but I'm gonna leave him here. And just leave. Bye Gus. Hope you didn't want to go to Walmart or anything. Alright guys, as always, 93, just make sure you touch it a whole bunch of times. Just want to make sure it's in there. And just then it's only letting me select 89, don't it? Oh! Also, real quick, don't pick up the blue handle if you don't need ethanol free. Don't be stupid like me. Oh yeah, let's just put that in there now. Well, that was only slightly embarrassing. You gave me 12 cents?
$15.
So guys, today I'm filming a little different. The camera on the back of my phone, all 3 of them seem to not be working. When I flip my camera around, I can't, it's just black. And it's been like that for a few days. Can't figure out why. I almost went back to using my regular camera, but I don't want to do that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to use the front of the camera where I can see myself, and we're going to talk about some of the problems I have with my car, why I want to sell my car, even though it's a really good car. There's just a few things going on that I just can't seem to fix, or not fix, it's just I can't seem to get it right. That's also wrong. Look at me talking, not very smart about it. I've been having problems with my car, like I said. One of the newest one actually is the car. When I get into it, it likes to tell me that there's no key fob, and I'm going to demonstrate for that. Got the key fob right here, right? And it likes to tell me that, well, there's no key fob, and it's like run or start. I'm just like, but the key fob is in my hand, actively in my hand. And then when I start it, it doesn't want to start. And at first I was like, maybe the battery's dead in the key fob. Then I remembered, well, this past summer 2024, and it's now December 11th of 2024, so maybe 6 months, I replaced the battery in the key fob. It's got a brand new one in it. So then I started thinking, well, is it going to be the battery, or is it going to be something else in the car that's a lot more expensive and a lot more difficult to work on and replace than the battery? And that's my main concern with the car, with the situation that comes with the car. Right, and look at my hat, it's not even on straight. That doesn't even feel on straight, but it looks straight. We're gonna wear it this way, you can deal with it. And so I just kind of want to get this car, I want to figure this out. And I get paid tomorrow, and I'm gonna go get some new batteries hopefully, and see if that changes a few things. But if it doesn't change a few things, I'm gonna be a little worried. But I've come up with a few options, and here's a few of the options. Okay, so option number one, keep the car, fix it. Fix everything that's wrong with it, get it running, build the car the way I want it. And the idea for the build is pretty cool. You know, we got simple things like new taillights. You know, the round ones that are like LEDs, it almost looks like there's a hole in them. Those ones, I think they look cool. Probably new headlights. I have pretty cool headlights on there now, but they're really bright, like too bright. They're brighter than the high beams. So I'm constantly, at nighttime when I'm driving, I'm constantly getting flashed. Like 2-3 nights ago, I went to the gym with my brother, and on the way to the gym, I got flashed by 3 different cars on the same road. And I'm just like, I don't know what y'all expect me to do. I can't just turn down the brightness on my lights, especially if it's the low beams. I've never used my high beams. So moving on from that, the option number one really is to keep the car, slowly fix it over time, and just build it the way I want to build it. And that includes some things like superchargers. I want to put a supercharger on here. I've thought about turbos, but I've heard a lot on the internet that if you start the turbo car, especially getting the twin turbo, when you want to really build power, you can just forget about daily driving it. And I still want to kind of daily driver this car, but I still want to put down a lot of power. So I've been thinking about a lot of things I could do to this car when it comes to bringing power. Second option, fix what needs to be fixed. Only fixing the things that need to be fixed, no upgrades, and sell it. Problem is, sorry about the wind. Problem is, I still owe just over $20,000 on this car, and the market looks like it's dipping below $20,000 for each car. So if I were to sell this car for market value, I would still owe the bank money, and I can't do that because I'm going to be able to pay it off and get a new car with it. With that being said, if I can sell this car after I get it paid down to about fair price for the market value it is at, I have 3 options I've chose for myself. I could either get a Camaro, any Camaro with the V8. I don't want no V6 or 4-cylinder. No offense to people who drive them. I just love the raw power of V8. I think Camaros sound fantastic when it comes to engine notes. So I would replace this with at least an LT1. I think that's the lowest you can go with the V8s of the Camaro LT1. Next option would be to replace it with a dream truck of mine, which is a Ford Raptor. I would love to have a first gen Ford Raptor with the V8 in it, but I just can't deal with the fact that it's not technologically advanced as like a second gen. And I know second gens come with the twin turbo V6, the 3.5 EcoBoost, and I know they get a lot of hate for that, but I still would like to have a second gen over a first gen, just due to the interior quality, the technologies inside of it. We'd go from crappy interior quality with terrible old technologies to newer, better everything on the inside. And you know what? I like the sound of a straight piped Raptor, even with the V6. It makes it sound kind of like a Baja truck, but you have to have the right exhaust setup for it. It's all you do. I mean, I said straight piped. I'm not lying. I do like the sound of a straight pipe. So yeah, a Ford Raptor second gen would be the thought process. And if I remember correctly, don't quote me on this, they're roughly the same price as this car when I bought it. So about $25,000. Now these are like 15, 17. So moving on with that, the next vehicle would be a 2014 or newer Ford F-150 Limited, top of the line luxury. I always like the way the Limiteds look. I probably wouldn't get any of those older models. I would probably get 2016 and newer if I could, just because I like the way they look. So that's really about it when it comes to my options. There's two options: keep the car, build it, or fix it, sell it, go get one of those three vehicles if I can afford them. That's really all I got. So I'm now going to go over and show you everything that needs to be fixed with this car and tell you why I haven't done it yet. Whoa, almost fell over. Problem number one, the key fob. That one's the most concerning to me because it's what starts the car, it's what locks the car. And the weird thing about it is sometimes when I turn the car off, especially if it's nighttime, the low beams stay on, they don't turn off, and the car won't lock. And I'm just like, no, you can't do that, not acceptable. So I'm gonna, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick up the noise, but when I open the door, it's basically gonna start beeping, probably. We'll see. I lied. It's not beeping. But I will show you what's going on. So we're sitting in the car now and got the key fob, right? I'm gonna set the key fob right here. It's in the car. Put my foot on the brake, reach over, and nothing. Now take the key fob. Now, that is kind of normal for key fobs when they die. But the problem I said is the key fob's only like 6, 7, 8 months old max. I replaced it this summer. So that is the main concerning problem for me, is getting the key fob to work and find out why it's not working properly. We're gonna move on to the next problem. This one's easier to understand and easier to fix. Power steering. The power steering fluid, the high pressure power steering fluid line has a hole in it, and it's constantly leaking. And you can hate me all you want, I haven't put power steering fluid in this car for about a month, which is really bad for the pump. I know, I've been told I can blow it up. I've also been telling the people I don't have the money to fix it right now, so I'm stuck with it. I'm stuck with the tight steering. We're going on the third problem I can think of right now. See, it's beeping now. I don't know if you can see that. Yep. The car's gonna keep beeping if I don't take the key out. I don't know where I put it. Yeah. There you go. Hope you enjoyed those crazy faces I just made. Being crazy, I mean cringy, really. So the third problem is going to be the front bumper split. I don't know if you can see that. Let's go a little lower. I hit a hole, and as you can see, I really busted it up big time. And I actually took out the little air scoop funnel for that brake, because they have air funnels, air scoops. They go up underneath the bumper and shoot it, and it aims right at the brake. It's pretty cool. But that fell off, and I busted a whole bunch of things up there, and I need to get that fixed. So yes. Oh, and the center console cover is completely disconnected. The nails are stripped out of it. It's metal nails screwed into plastic. Cheap. So it fell out quickly. I can't really think of anything else, honestly, with this car that is wrong with it, that needs to be fixed with it. I could tell you it's dirty right now. I haven't washed it in 2 weeks. I know, I feel bad. But, I mean, that's what I'm looking at. And I really would love to get a Camaro and replace this with a Camaro. Because my friend up in Washington has a 1999 Dodge Ram 1500. Like, he's going to sell it to me for about $2,500 when I get up there. So that's kind of where I'm leaning more towards a Camaro and not one of the pickup trucks. Because if I go towards a pickup truck, then I have 2 pickup trucks and not a sports car. And I want a sports car. So I think what I'm going to do is lean towards a sports car. And you know, let me know what you think. Whether I should get a Camaro, a Ford Raptor, or a Ford F-150 Limited. So, you know, tell me what you think would be a better idea. I don't mean like cheaper. I mean cool. A better idea as in it's cooler. It's going to be the Camaro or the Ford Raptor. I'll tell you that right now. The F-150 Limited, it's just a nice truck. That's all it is really. And it runs great. They come with the 5.0 Coyotes or the 3.5 EcoBoost. Alright, so I completely lied. It is now December 26th, the day after Christmas. It's been about 2 weeks since about a week or so, I can't remember, since I filmed the last video saying I was going to get a new key for the key fob of my battery key fob, to see if I can fix the problem I'm having with the car starting properly. And I did get a new battery in there about a week ago, sometimes last week. No, it did not fix it. It didn't help it at all. Actually, the first few tries after I put the new battery in the car, we didn't even recognize there was a key fob in it. So I'm a little lost at this point of what to do. I had talked to my uncle, and he said that I need to check every single fuse in the car by taking the battery, either the negative or the positive terminal, and touching it on there. If it sparks, there's something wrong. This car has been sparking the whole time, so there is something wrong. Now I just need to find out where it is wrong and like what fuse is connected to, so I know what wires are wrong, and see if I need to fix those wires. Get up underneath the car, get up in the engine bay, see what I can fix, and see where to go from there. But there's this cool little trick hack, if that's what you want to call it, in Corvettes, that if you put the key in a certain spot, the car will start. And I'll show you real quick. So this is a really cool hack. It has to deal with this. Don't mind the mess in my car. It's my everyday daily driver, and I have to drive it to work. And I eat breakfast in the morning sometimes. But this really cool hack has to deal with putting the key in a little slot right here. It's about the same size as the key. So I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to run around to the other side of the car, put it in, and show you how it works. So we're gonna take this key, you'll put it in this slot right here, kind of like, that feels off, like that. The key fob is now in this little hole. Put my phone on the brake. Take it out. Now the car runs. But also, in the same instance, it's a lot easier just to get in the car, put your foot on the brake, use the key fob to start the car. But that is for like absolute emergencies if the car won't start. So, I figured if you didn't know, I'd show you. I think it's a pretty cool little trick that you can do. I've known about it for a while, but I always forget that you can do it. And so, I always forget you can do it. That's what happens. Alright guys, so this is going to conclude today's video. We have come to a conclusion. I still have no idea why her lights are flashing. That's interesting. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I'm pointing forward technically. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the car. I've been running a few of the tests on the fuses. I went and looked for the headlamp fuses because I showed you that was a problem. and it's still sparked. So I don't really know where to go from there. I got a few more. I'll test some more tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna conclude today's videos. If you like this video, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what to do next and whether I can do it or not, because I have no money and I live in a town where sports cars are we have some car shows, but it's mainly old cars, hot rods, stuff like that. So, you know, if you like today's video, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and you know, tell your friends, spread the word about how awesome this channel is, and I'll see you next time. Real quickly, I just broke it. Big time. See how I'm doing? This is my life. I put it back on the same way I always do, and then this time I broke it.